Good morning, Max Living Faithful. Wanted to welcome you to another day in our continuation of this shelter at home. So wanted to talk to you about one of my favorite recipes, something that, well, these guys are supposed to stand to the side, but they're gonna do their own thing today. So what they're eating here is kale chips. So I wanted to tell you just a little bit about kale chips. Simplest recipe. You can either make it in your oven or make it in a dehydrator. Dehydrator is slightly healthier, so we tend to do that, but anybody with an oven can make these. So you're going to start with pieces of kale. So this is red crinkly kale. Crinkly kale tends to do the best. The flat kale tends to do not as well. So you're going to take this crinkly kale and you're just going to rip it off into chip-sized pieces. We've already done quite a bit of it here over the last day or so. We use olive oil since we're cooking at a low temperature. So we use organic cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil and pink salt or Himalayan sea salt. So it's literally simple enough that you take this. This is kale that's just been pulled off. You take olive oil and cover it or coat it until there's a little bit at the bottom, but all the things are coated. We would stir this around, and then at that time, we will salt it with pink salt, and then you lay it out flat on a dehydrating tray at 135 degrees for about 3 hours or until it's crispy. Or you can put it in the oven, give or take as low as it goes, but one of the more common temperatures and timelines is about 250 degrees for 15 minutes. Now, the key if you're doing it in an oven is to really watch it because it'll go from soft or flimsy to crispy fairly quickly and then crispy to burnt fairly quickly. Now, in a dehydrator, you have quite a bit more time because it's a lower temperature. But this is a simple paleo and advanced plan approved recipe, and it often for people solves that salty, crunchy, and fatty or savory want for people, and it's incredibly healthy. Kale has some of the highest nutrient density per calorie of any vegetable out there. So hope you try it. I'd love to know if you try it. Post, send me a message, and have a blessed Friday. See ya.
Okay.